Welcome to Online Math. Today we will learn about algebraic operations, in particular the language of mathematics. So let's have a look at some of the key words used in algebra. First keyword we're going to look at is variable. So what is a variable? It is an unknown value that is represented by a letter or a symbol. So it needs to be represented by a letter or a symbol. So let's take a look at the example. Example given to us says P equals to 2L plus 2W. So here we've got to find the ones that are represented by a letter, so P, L, and W. So these are the unknown value, and so they are the variables. Another example could be if I have an equation called 2x plus 3y equals to 50, let's say. We've got to find the letters. So from here, the x and the y, they will be variables. Second key term we're going to look at is expression. Expression is an algebraic form consisting of numbers, variables, and operation signs. So it can contain numbers, variables, and operation sign. An example given to us says 2x plus y minus 7. So we've got the numbers, the 2 and the 7. We have the variables x and y, and we have the operation signs plus and minus. So this form here, the algebraic form 2x plus y minus 7, is an example of expression. Another example that we can look at is 2a plus b over c. So once again, we see the number 2. We see the variables a, b, and c. We see the operation signs, the plus and the divide. So 2a plus b over c is an example of an expression. Number 3, equation is an algebraic form, once again, just like the expression above, but an equation contains the equal sign. So this is very important. So the example here says 3x plus 8 equals to -1. So an equation must have the equal sign, and you'll have something on the left-hand side of the equation and something else on the right-hand side of the equation. Another example is x minus 1 over 2 equals to -4. So once again, because this is an equation, you'll have the equal sign, and you'll have something on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Number 4, terms. Terms are algebraic forms that are separated by plus or minus signs, the signs being included. So the example given to us has 3x minus 2y plus xy minus 7. And we need to go ahead and find the plus or minus signs, because for us to identify the terms, we know that the terms are going to be separated by the plus or the minus signs. We see the first term separated by a minus. We see the second term separated by a plus, and we see the third term separated by a minus, and we see the fourth term. So it tells us that in this expression there are 4 terms. Now, in listing the terms, we need to take the signs. So the first term is 3x, second term is negative 2y, third term is positive xy, but with positives we can just write the variable or the number itself, so we're not going to include a positive sign but just write xy, and the last one is -7. Number 5, like terms. So like terms are terms with exactly the same variable form. And that means that the variables, the letters, will be the same and they will be to the same power. So for example, an expression that's given to us is 4x plus 3y plus xy minus 3x. So we first know that in this expression, there are 4 terms. The first one is 4x, second one is 3y, third one is xy, and the last one is 3x. So between these 4 terms, we need to identify which ones have the same letter. And they are 4x and negative 3. They both contain x's, and therefore they are like terms. Next one, 4x and 3y are unlike terms, and that is because the letters are different. One has the x and the other one has a y.